All right, folks, we are back to campaign 18. You would think I would know, but yeah, if you've watched any of this before, you would know that I don't. So, we are back on the CSA for what I think will be the duration of the war. Yeah, now that we've joined the CSA, it's kind of gone the inverse of when we were playing the Union, where things were very good in Virginia when we were the Union. Not much was happening here, though we were getting ready to push. And I wanted nothing to do with Arkansas. CSA has seen things very differently. Well, actually, that's not true. I started moving on Batesville. And now, the best Union push is coming over here in Arkansas. CSA has taken back a good measure of what was lost earlier. Yeah, there's still a lot more to do, though, in Northern Virginia. But retaking the capital, we got to do something about the Shenandoah. We got to do something about, I don't know if we'll make it up to Alexandria. But we have forces over here to do it. And in the center, I guess it's probably the area where things are most similar. Though, the last episode showed us that it was absolutely... it was not for lack of trying. The Union doesn't have Tennessee. They certainly did try, and they may still get there. I don't know if Sanders' division is going to make it through, but we have supply issues, apparently. Maybe we just don't have enough supply to make this work for everybody. But we will try. For now, we are holding on. And I think the big question now is, what do we do out here? Because we have Price's division, Donovan's, which are, well, Donovan's almost beginning to be ready for combat. Stribling not really. He doesn't have the numbers here to. Well, this is 9,000. Maybe he does. But I feel like with Fort Smith's garrison here, they got a little bit of punching power, and so I think we can just hold here. I'm hoping until maybe Donovan shows up and we're able to 2v1 Davidson's. That would break this up. But the problem is that while those forces are tied down, who knows if any of this intelligence is correct. We are doing other things. So we're gonna have to fight this one. We kind of have to fight through to press on to Nashville. I could have sent DH Hill division over here, but they're one of the few that are in the yellow readiness, and that probably would have dragged them down into the orange and hindered our ability to defend Nashville. So if Sanders doesn't make it, he'll have to retreat probably way back to Knoxville, and he'll probably be out much of 1863 here. But, you know, we got to see what we can do. It's almost even in terms of numbers. Again, the AI is no joke. I don't know what kind of troops Sanders has. I don't know what kind of weapons he has. Okay, we're on the Murfreesboro map. We have to attack. There is one victory point that's all the way across the map. Ugh. Not a promising start. Okay. Move you over there. Let's see what we got here. I didn't mean it like that, but... Okay, you got Richmond's. I guess it's going to do that to Springfield Musket. Richmond's 3-inch. Okay, reboard. Muskets. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Did not look. First combat. First combat. First combat. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well. All right. But we got to try. So, Dismukes. I'm certain that's how it was pronounced. We'll throw him up here. it is late in the day, so we are probably not going to make it very far. I sometimes cut this part out of videos. This video is going to be short anyways, and so if I start cutting the parts, those parts out, then just the... I don't think I actually detached you, did I? I didn't. Then the video is going to end up being very short, or I'm going to end up spending longer on this than I want to, and I don't want either of those things to happen. So you have to watch it. We're filling up time here. All right, we'll send you all up here. Dismooks, I guess we'll send up to the round forest. We should probably have told him to evade, but we didn't. So we'll see how far we get. We'll clean up the map while we're here. Sure enough. Fun! Fun. All right. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. All right. Let's try this again. We'll do that. Guess we still can't tell them to evade, but whatever. Yeah, that's actually fine. So I think those were our scouts up here. We think we've seen their entrenchments. Let's go up a little bit further. Okay, you all are way back. Well, we can take this time to enjoy the... oh. For reasons known only to us, we can see way further than we should. Alright, so we'll put Cav over there. Just see if we see anything else. No sense in showing up all strung out, though. I'm kind of worried it's going to take us all day to get there. Alright. So it didn't take the Cav all that long. I guess what we really want to do is something that's kind of like that. I'm not exactly sure how we do this. The only thing I can think of is that trying to seize the railroad line and then hoping that they are as green and ill-equipped as we are. That seems like the closest thing I have to a plan. I was thinking that if they had arrayed themselves all back here, that it was possible to follow these paths up and possibly cross over here, then try to get on the railroad here and turn it against them. But deploying back here makes that a lot harder to do. Their artillery should be able to shoot us in transit. We didn't mind coming too close to the edge of the map here. We could also try to hammer any units that are on the wrong side of the river. But I think that that's just a plan that's going to take too long. I suspect they're getting quite a bit from the objectives. Yeah, they got 5 points already in what should be a close and difficult battle for us. So that's not fun. All right, we can move scouts back in. I think ideally... yeah, I think we just got to find a way to I don't know how we're going to get to those railroad tracks before they do. I don't know what the answer is to that, but that would seem to be the way to maybe do this. I also got to turn this down so you don't go deaf. All right. That seems less likely to happen now. Move our cav up here. Okay, artillery doesn't need to be there. Okay, but our other infantry doesn't need to be over there. So move Patton Sr. there. Chapman there. White Jr.'s artillery can come just out of the woods. Should be fine. Randall, I guess, can come up here. Actually, yeah, Dismukes might want to move back because we have nobody else to cover the artillery on the left there. So I think those are the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those are the 4 brigades we have. All right, so Randall should move you down. Patton Sr., we can move you down. I think we got to move Dismukes over here and just see what we can see. Again, I don't think the objective is going to be what if we win this. I don't think it's going to be because of that. I think it's going to be because we win the fight. Yeah, it's not the best thing I've ever done. Now, was that us shooting at them? No, that wouldn't happen. So maybe what we do with this artillery is bring it over here. Okay, that will probably get them to move now that they've seen they've lost it. It's already 3:30. All right, I think at this point, can we just dig in and defend? I think certainly Randall can dig in and defend. The others might need to move, but I don't think he has to. Okay. Let's move up here. We don't need the forest and the railroad. We just want the railroad and have them attack over open ground. Okay. So maybe we do that. Looks like part of their force is still back there. So it's going to be Chapman. Patton Sr. can also defend. There's some skirmishers out in those woods. Try to resist. You know, I don't know that I need to resist the temptation to move this artillery back further now. I mean, if we can move it up, and we're going to have infantry here. We can make this become a terrible attack and then just try to pull out if they send infantry towards us. All right, we'll see what that does. Certainly looks like they're going to move up. For now, they seem content to just lob artillery. Well, if they want to do that, we'll go prone and... No, now people with muskets are running into each other. Must be over here. Skirmishers from Semple. Semple's 32nd Alabama. Henry is somewhere. That's a big old blue line, though. See how that goes. Uh-oh, it's a cavalry v cavalry engagement. It's a pretty good shot of everything. Who are we squaring off against? We're squaring off against the 5th Kentucky with our 5th North Carolina. Maynards versus Maynards. We actually have about the same numbers. Alright, looks like our skirmishers are pushed back. They are coming full pell-mell. Our left is trying to get into position. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, Chapman. Just trying to find their commander here. We'll go up this way. Thinking about maybe breaking the battery up and just sitting a battery back here. These guys are in a fence. They can just lay down. You're in a forest, you can lay down. That's fine. It's hard to see. Alright, here we go. Now we can kind of see. Uh-oh. Alright, that's not what I want to see. Want that brigade right up there. What happened over here? Oh, we got a win. So, I don't know. Did we hold and rush? Oh, the AI must have been recruiting while I wasn't here. Added some new regiments. Advancing. Don't stop. Alright, good thing they're nervous. My goodness, where is your commander here? Have your artillery haul, because I don't know how that's going to work. Alright, I think we have to give the advance order here. There we go. Alright, this is good news, because if they're falling back, it's fantastic. We now have ourselves a breather. That's fine, they can try to rally. You can push up. Push you up as well. Up. Yeah, I did not check the right. Oh no, they ain't liking that at all. I don't know how they took so many casualties. I thought they were only engaged with skirmishers. We got 2 more regiments coming in, but I think we got enough there. I saw a push down here. I saw another push into the woods. I did not see this push out here, but I do now. I don't know if 5th North Carolina's got enough to deal with all this. We're going to redirect the 24th of Arkansas and the 36th North Carolina to try to deal with this. Alright, that artillery is already shooting. I guess with this artillery, just move it up here and see if it can shoot. Get this one on the road and I'll see where it needs to go after that. Oh, so they already have some angle over there. I assume that they have some angle at those 2 now heavily beat up regiments. Alright. So yeah, the danger apparently is on our left, but I guess they are as green as I am. First combat. First combat. They are. Springfield musket, Springfield musket, Springfield musket. And their weapons really aren't much better. So yeah, I guess having this embankment is what mattered. The deployment choice, I'm not sure I get that. Even the initial fortifications over here, I mean, the main way in is probably going to be a road. And then you have a railroad line that's near the point, so if you want to, you know, you could use the fence, you could replace it with the embankment. You can do a lot of things, but I'm not too sure about some of those choices. Alright, if you can't tell, I was a little surprised by that outcome. But as the AI has more junior folks, officers and troops, this probably wasn't the best test of whether they're good. But even the 5th North Carolina didn't shoot that much. All right. Well, if we don't see anything else, we will play this through at max speed. And I thought that contest was going to make me sweat a bit more. All right, so they withdrew. Yikes. But the good news is, well, the good news, bad news is that, so Sanders' readiness is going to come down even further. But he should be able to make it close to Nashville and just park himself. I don't know what Terry did to get himself disgraced. They might have been the one unit that broke, but they got flanked by one of those 3rd regiments. That 3rd regiment ended up routing after that attack, so excuse me. Man, that one came up fast. But all right. So yeah, that was over here. Okay. Yeah, so Sanders is there. You know, there's a lot of... honestly, I would take cartographers. Flying column is probably fine too, but... Alright, so Ransom... His division is one of the few. It's actually green, and then DHL is in the yellow. What is up? Now, is that 1st Corps HQ, right? Or are they just doing something wild over there? So you don't have any supply depots. Or so you think. We gotta move back then. Jackson actually does have supplies, so I'm not too sure. 49,000 men should be fine. Even if all of Huger and Forrest were here, it'd be just under that. I guess we'll get note if they attack Fort Donelson. We'll just try to deal with it then. Alright, what is going on here? So this looks like a case of we have to hold out until Fry's division shows up. Well, if we have to attack, that's fine. If they have to attack and they attack into us, they might wipe us, because it looks like our lead division is heavily demoralized. Lieutenant General Johnston. Okay. Well. Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. We are near Appomattox. So, yeah, we fought a number of battles in previous episodes that were around this area. My inclination is to, well, let's see where my troops are first. Okay. Okay, alright, so it's this again. Oh, okay, and they're going to come in over here. Yeah, I get it. Haha. Alright. So put you there. Move you here. So I guess in a way we're probably going to have to end up attacking. That's fine. I'm not even going to bother building fortifications over here because it's more likely than anything that we're then going to have to fight to get those fortifications back, and it's gonna be messy. All right, we'll move Kirby Smith up there. Johnston back here. It is late in the day. I don't know where. I think, based on where they were on the map, I would assume that most would probably come from the northeast. But yeah, this seems very similar to some of the battles we've had recently. Fry arrives. Okay. I guess not. Guess I can't read a map. Alright. Fry's division. This can be an awkward map to attack on. But I think we need to support Kirby Smith as soon as possible. Hampton arrives. Is he arriving with... Yeah, with no one. What? What? Well, just like I drew it up, that was weird. But it was the right move by the AI. If they stood there, they were outnumbered 5-2. And they would have lost, but... We gotta think about what the next drive is. You know, I'm tempted to push up through the Shenandoah so that we don't have to worry about them coming in from the west towards Richmond. The other is to just push up into Northern Virginia, push to Winchester, and cut off the supply depots that are there. Cut off the supply depot that is there. Also their path of retreat. But I don't know. It seems like so far the Union is dictating kind of when and where the battles happen. Yeah, so that's the downside to Smith, is that even though we won, we're in that low readiness. We have a lot of folks here. I think the Union's on the back foot. That's the impression I got in the last couple episodes, kind of since we took over. So those are all... Okay. You're part of Hampton's core. Got it. So why don't you go up there? Kershaw, you're part of that as well. I think that was Cable, who's part of Cooper's Corps. Right. Oh. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's why nothing's moving. So is Garland. Maybe Cooper just needs to move up. Get up with his units here. Okay, you're with Hood. Do we actually have any projects we can take that I want to take? Ooh, farm mech. Yes, please. Propaganda. Always. Ooh, Civ Order is tempting. Trade deals also tempting. Policies, I don't remember where we were. Something. Bounties too. Alright. And then we have some thinking to do about how we want to proceed. Quick check on the finances here. Tariffs have kind of gradually come up. I wonder about, do we get anything from, I know we kind of tie our hands with free trade, but no, I don't hate it. Because we're probably going to keep our tariffs that low anyways. And I wouldn't, yeah, I'm not opposed to better relations. I just don't really feel like I shouldn't be investing in them. Is our credit rating good enough to build? Jeez. Another one of those coughs that just kind of escaped. Invasions, yikes. Okay. Coleman, who are you a part of? I feel like I have to ask this in every episode because I forget. Oh. Oh, okay, so they did make it over. I forgot about this effort. Nope. try that. Hopefully that works. I don't know, I always find supply in the Shenandoah difficult to pull off. I always feel like I'm out. Alright, Sanders, you're gonna end up coming in here, I think, on fumes, but probably best to just do it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions. We're missing someone. Okay, Huger's here. I think we're missing someone. Jackson, Fry, and Harper. Wait a minute. Is that the same Fry that's... Yeah, it is. Okay, that's not gonna work. I would strongly suggest that. Yeah. Railroad's probably gonna be your best bet. Standard, who you with? Macintosh? Alright. I think we're gonna throw Macintosh up here. I think we're going to try to push towards Stanton. Maybe cut Reynolds off. I don't know. I'll never remember who you're a part of, man. You're supposed to be over here? Alright. Ewell. It's fine, we could use more over here. I think this was Cooper. Yeah, it was one of Cooper's. Let's move you there. Cooper. Kershaw, yeah, I think you're supposed to go a little further there. It's supposed to be Lee and Hood back here. so that stuff is all in movement there. Huh. Yeah, Sanders is going to come crawling in. All right, H.J. Jackson. Yeah, it can actually be like a supply problem, right? Supply capacity. Got it. Harper. Yeah, I think you're actually better than you say you are. Alright, that's good to know. I mean, if we hold for the time being, we hold. Arkansas is looking precarious, but tell me something new. Alright, Donovan we can at least put in scouting and get his readiness back quicker. I guess Davidson's division is fine. Right? Fully supplied and reasonably ready. Stribling is entrenching. 93. Huh. Their intelligence is blind. Condition is good. Training is good. Okay, so we are also blind. So they have a training advantage. And Donovan's even worse. Alright, well, at least we know kind of how that one plays out. But yeah, in the center here, we need to get readiness back, and part of that means getting our supplies and just getting a bit of a respite from constant fighting. What do we have unhappy about? Many soldiers are unhappy. Low ammunition. I would not agree. Weather, telegraph. Alright, all that's fine. Oh, it's muddy out here. Alright, I got it. Okay, Fry's going over to Nashville. How does this look? I think some people still need to move. Yeah, Cable, you do need to move, man. Jeez. Okay, it's another one for Hood. Alright, why don't you push to stand and just see what happens. Lucius Walker. See if Chu's division rejoins us. Granted, also taking Fort Monroe would have been nice. Right, no joke, the Salt Works is, you know, I don't know. It would be nice, but we might end up in a situation where every man matters, and I don't want to lose because we're a division short, capturing a Salt Work that after this, you know, fighting is over, we could just easily come back and take. Sanders, alright. Huh. Fry is zooming along great. Okay, so we finished that policy. Now, I'll do something I don't normally do. But I feel like since I'm going for low tariffs anyways, we'll go for free trade. It's a relatively quick policy. Yeah, that's fine. All right, Coleman, we need you with us here. Okay. We'll send in. Alright, and we got... Actually, you know, now that Chu is here... Well... Nah, if we're down by 60,000 men, we can't be distracted with some of that other stuff. Where are you, Chu? What's going on? Okay, there you are. Alright, Stanyard's here. We're gonna send him down. Preston, you're low on supply but relatively ready, so you're a fine candidate to send. Yule. Alright, so this one is up here. And we don't need to take this yet. If it's gonna be that annoying, I guess we'll just... Are you kidding me? Like, this is the most annoying... Like, what is the point of deploy to defend? If they just constantly... It says that they're not offering battle or whatever, yet they seem to be. So... Martin and Hardy. We can see what a withdrawal looks like. But again, that's why we kind of need everybody to push up here. Now Fry should be able to zoom over here on the railroad. Alright, so it looks like the supply situation has sorted itself. That's good. And this looks far more advantageous. So it's going to take them some time to get there. It's going to take us a little time to get there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to load it up, and I'm going to end the episode. And the reason is I wanted to keep this one to about an hour or so. We're at 55 minutes, and I don't see anywhere that we're just going to end this one in 5 minutes. So if we get in and save it, we know that we shouldn't lose it next time we load back in. It also guarantees us that the next episode we have action ready to go. I mean, we do outnumber them 2-1, so I'm not too sure about this decision, but I wonder if because I'm in aggressive stance that if I deploy to defend, maybe I'm still trying to engage them. I'm not sure if that's the reason. Well, I guess the last nail biter will be, do we actually load in, or do we freeze just short of it? All right, the benefits of telling the game to just wait until it responds. All right, yeah, so I figured that this would be on the Manassas Junction map. This is an absolutely horrendous attack, but the good news is that it doesn't seem like the objectives really matter. There are several. They're all pretty low point. We'll have a lot of troops. So we'll have some time to work this up. If you can ever avoid going through Sudley Springs, I would recommend it. But then the question is, where then do you attack? Particularly on this north side, because though you have roads and relatively open ground through there, I believe that this is an unfinished railroad. I think that's what it is, and it's pretty good natural cover. Plus, you're attacking through almost, well, I mean, there is the backside of this hill, but on this game, I think most artillery units are going to be able to shoot over it. But that's probably the way I'll go, because it allows us to concentrate. Moving north isn't really an option because the road runs out here. And then again, even if the ground is somewhat open, the elevation slopes down, you kind of got to go overland to get to this road, and then you have to attack through this bottleneck, and you still end up in Sudley Springs. Otherwise, you got to go way up here. I'm not even sure you can cross up here, but if you could, I would expect to be significantly hindered because it's pretty wide. So, in all likelihood, we're going to get together and press. There's always a chance that the AI has actually forward deployed over here. But as much as I can, I think we're going to take the long route and try to attack kind of wherever they are. Again, when the objectives are like this, it doesn't really matter who holds them, as long as the battle doesn't go on for days and days. And yeah, so that'll be the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, and hope to have you back for the next one.